several more come in for the evening show, which is a great thing to see. We will get started very shortly. We're looking for our track crew to come on down to the track line to the track, please. They're just finishing up, getting things prepped for us. We will get started shortly with our 7,000 street legal truck. And after our street legal class, we will have our 9,500 farm stock class, followed by work stock diesel, a street mod truck, farm tractors, street legal. Some of those same classes again, just a little heavier around. So we hope to have a nice show for you this evening. Don't forget that there is the track stack over here next door to us. So if you're looking for something to eat or drink, they have some hot dogs, hamburgers, as well as popcorn chicken and drinks for you to snack on. We'd like to thank our sponsors for the track area, which is R.L. Warren and Sons, Kilburn Transportation, Pete's Equipment, Scott Audette, Blow and Coat, Cody, sorry.
This is what happened.
And Menage, the water truck, they helped to dump a whole bunch of water in our track this afternoon. Let it soak in, so that way we have a little less dust for you this afternoon. We had a bit of dust going on, first it was a complexion thing, helped you look a little tanner. Then it got to the point where we were starting to eat it, so we said, okay, that's enough. We need to take a break, get something to eat, wash down all that dust. So we are now eating and putting water on the track. Scott very nicely did that for us. Helped bring down that dust level. So this afternoon, we grabbed the Menage truck and dumped a bunch of water in. So that way, keep that dust level down for you this evening so we can have a great show. There are 5 drivers in this class. We took them competed this afternoon. Had a fun time competition with each other in little classes. We'll see what the friendly competition brings to this evening for you.
Heading back down, get down over the hill, right at the Rio.
Okay, we're getting ready with Doug Swallow in a Ford F-250. Okay, Doug's not taking that hook, so I'll write down that distance, and when he comes back later on in the class, we'll see if he made a good choice to drop that distance, because his next run will count one way or the other. Up next will be Wayne Sylvester in a Chevy K20, followed by Terry Collins in a Ford F-150.
I have offered this spot to 2 other people.
Chopper coming in.
Eddie.
Right?
Wayne's distance is 361.74 feet. 361.74 feet. Up next, we'll have Terry Collins in a Ford F-150, followed by Sean McCain in a Toyota Tundra. Okay, this is Terry Collins in his Ford F-150. All right, Terry's distance is 376.32 feet at 21 miles per hour. 376.32 feet. Up next, we'll have Sean McCain in a Toyota Tundra, followed by Jeff Lamette in Rolling Thunder. Okay, this is Sean McCain in his Toyota Tundra. Okay, Sean's distance is 377.59 feet at 20 miles per hour. 377.59 feet. Up next is Jeff Lamette in Rolling Thunder. Doug Roller will come back for his second attempt since he was the test person in the beginning of the class and decided to drop that distance. We'll find out if he made it the good choice or the bad choice. Then we will move right into our 9,500-pound farm stock tractor class. Okay, this is Jeff Lamette in Rolling Thunder. Okay, Jeff's distance was 368.35 feet at 18.9 miles per hour. 368.35 feet. Up next is Doug Rollo in his Ford F-250 to round out the class. Then we move into our 9,500-pound farm stock class. Two competitors in that class, and we'll move right into our work stock diesel class. Okay, let's see how Doug Willow is on in his F-250 on his second attempt. That's the test hook. Whether we'll find out if he made the good choice or the bad choice.
Yeah. That international day was supposed to come in.
Doug went 380.34 feet at 22 miles per hour. And that proved to be a good choice for him. His distance before was an even 378 feet. So he bettered his distance by 2 feet, .34. So Doug Lolo is the winner of our class, followed by Sean Lapine in his Toyota Tundra. Terry Collins comes in third. Wayne Sylvester, Jack Lamette comes in fourth, and Wayne Sylvester comes in fifth. Up next, we have our 9,500-pound farm stock classes. We have Dee Lamourie and Tony Lamourie. They decided since this afternoon they had a friendly competition between classes on the same tractor, just different weight classes, that they were going to do a competition between each other, brothers and sisters, in the same class, but on different tractors. So to who can go the furthest. We will be on Here's the Beast, he's our first puller, and Tony will be on Family Inheritance. After the 9,500-pound farm stock class, we'll move right into our work stock diesel class. Okay, we'll wait for trackside to see if the slide's set, and what he's going to do is to try the slide is set. Okay, he's going to keep that run. Her distance was 322.27 feet. 322.27 feet. Up next is Brother Tony on Family Inheritance. I'd like to thank the track help that we have down on the track this evening. We've got Spencer Lyman, Tyler Norris, Brian Barber. Gina was down on the track helping slide just a few minutes ago. I'd like to also thank Mark Fuller and Northeast Flood Services who came out to help us out this weekend. We also have some of our officers and directors for the Vermont Tractor Pullers Association on hand tonight as well. We have Todd Beaton, our full coordinator, as well as President. Tyler Norris is not only a puller and a track help tonight, he is also our new director. I am Wilma Mandier, and I am the secretary of the Vermont Tractor Pullers. We have several other officers and directors who couldn't be here tonight because they have other obligations. So we'd like to say thank you to everyone coming out tonight to watch the Lamoille County Fair Truck and Tractor Pull. All right, let's do a chorus and do the system. I don't have a distance, so I'm hoping that as Mark drives the truck like that, I'll get a distance. Something now comes from there. Hold tight on all that. Mark what the distance was. I have no readout. Okay, Tony's distance was 352.9. That definitely beat his sister by almost 30 feet. Actually, a little over 30 feet. See you next time. You'll get them. Okay, up next we have our workstock diesel truck class. We have Jack Woodard, Josh Cutler, Levi Jackson, and Peyton Miller.
Well, that's the way to do it.
We also have, thanks to Whitney Dragon down there at the end of the track, at the beginning of the track, doing flagging. It's just serving all the crowd over here. So I want to say thank you to Whitney as well, since I missed her last time. Okay, up first is Jack Woodard and a Chevy Silverado. Okay, Jack Woodard in a Chevy Silverado. All right, we'll see if everything's set and if Jack's going to take that run. Jack is going to take that run. He ran a distance of 321.87 feet at 17.5 miles per hour. 321.87 feet. Up next we'll have Jack Josh Cutler in his Chevy Silverado, followed by Levi Jackson and Peyton Miller. Following our workshop cruiser class, we will go into our street mod class. We have one competitor during that class. Okay, Josh Cutler in his Chevy Silverado. Okay. Josh Cutler's distance was 315.63 feet, and I'm noticing that his drive line was dragging him on the front, and he was only driving in two-wheel drive. Now, isn't that impressive for this truck? Most of them don't quite get to go that far. Up next, we'll have Levi Jackson in a Chevy 250 HC.
Right, well that's what I'm saying. It's your daily driver, you don't pull your daily driver.
all I got.
This is Levi Jackson in his Chevy 2500 HC. Running out the class will be Peyton Miller in his Chevy 2500, and then we'll go into our street mod class with Chad LeBombard. Levi's distance, 356.30 feet, 356.30 feet at 20.6 miles per hour. Rounding out our class will be Peyton Miller in a Chevy 2500.
Nope, you're good.
Peyton Miller in a Chevy 2500. Distance is 335.67 feet, 335.67 feet at 18.1 miles per hour. That concludes our class tonight. This toss-up class, we'll see them again a little later in the show. Up next, we will have Chad Lamoille in our street mod class. Your placings in the Woodstock Fever class. First place goes to Levi Jackson. Second place goes to Peyton Miller. Third place goes to Jack Woodard. And fourth place goes to Josh Cutler. Okay, after our street mod truck, we will move into our 10,500 pound farm stock tractor for 2 hooks. Then we will go right into our 7,500 street legal truck right after the farm stock truck, okay? Okay, this is Chad Lamoille and Hillary Ray. Hillary Ray used to race throughout the circuit about 20 years ago. For the last 20 years, she's been sitting idle in someone's garage. The previous owner gave this truck, or sold this truck, to his son-in-law. And tonight, Chad is going to drive this truck for the first time in 20 years. Let's see how well he does with Hillary Ray.
That's why I walked up here. I am not a very considerate rider.
does. There's 2 tractors, and then it's your class. Yes, Doug. Okay, up next is our 10,500-pound farm stock class. We have a grandson and grandfather competition going on. In this class, we have Tyler Norris on Here's the Beach and Leo Lamoille on Family Inheritance. They like to have a little friendly competition within the class themselves, so I like to announce that a little bit more, so that makes it a little more competitive for them. So up first will be Tyler Norris with Here's the Beach, followed by Grandpa Leo on Family Inheritance. Okay, Grandpa Leo, you chickened out. I'll make it between Tyler and Uncle Tony instead. Maybe later you can try. Okay.
You guys want to see?
Okay, this is Tony on Here's the Beach. We'll see if everything's set. This is going to take that run. Okay, Tony's going to take that run at 358.51 feet. 358.51 feet at 14.9 miles per hour. Up next will be Tyler Norris on Family Inheritance. Let's see if he can do better than Uncle Tony on Family Inheritance. All right, Tyler Norris on Family Inheritance. As soon as Tyler's done his run, we'll move into our 7,500 street legal truck class again. Okay, Tyler's distance was 369.87 feet. 369.87 feet. That puts him in first place over Uncle Tony by a little more than 11 feet. Up next, we'll have our 7,500 street legal class. Okay, Doug Worlow, Wayne Sylvester, Terry Collins, Don Mahoney, and Jeff Winnett will be your runners custodians in the 7,500 street legal truck class. Second up for the evening, but the fourth one for today because they ran this afternoon as well in both of our classes. After this class, we'll go into our workshop legal class. I'd like to thank Chief Equipment, Kilburn Transportation, Blow and Cody, and Son, Lamoille Menards for the water test this afternoon. Don't forget that if you're feeling a little parched from sitting in the sun, the track stack is open with drinks and food over here right behind the announcer's booth. So come support your local fair by grabbing some snacks, coming back and watching the second tractor pull. All right, Doug Rowe and a Ford F-250. For trackside to see if the sled is set and if Doug's taking that run. Hey, Doug is not taking that run. So I'll write that distance down and see if he made a good choice or a bad choice at the end of the class. Okay, up next we'll be Wayne Sylvester in a Chevy K20, followed by Terry Collins in a Ford F-150.
I'll be back for the next class. Are you in the next one?
I don't know, am I? I don't know. Probably.
Yeah, it's kind of bouncing around. Might not be anything
Quick, run, Hudson, run. Still looking.
Wayne Sylvester in a Chevy K20. Was 349 feet even at 18.2 miles per hour, 349 feet even. Up next we'll have Terry Collins in a Ford F-150, followed by Sean LePayne in a Toyota Tundra. Terry Collins in a Ford F-150. Terry's distance is 357.62 feet, 357.62 feet at 23.5 miles per hour. Up next we have Sean LePayne in a Toyota Tundra, followed by Jeff Lamette in Rolling Thunder. Doug Roller will come back to round out the class for his second attempt since he was the test push and decided to drop his first run.
Because all four wheels want to pull the same, and when you turn, this wheel actually usually you can drive it. Yeah. Like a truck and go back.
Okay, Sean LePayne's distance is 339.92 feet. 339.92 feet at 19 miles per hour. is Jeff Lamette in Rolling Thunder. And rounding out the class will be Doug Rollo in the Ford F-250 for the second section as he is the technical leader of the class.
Battery full charge. Extra battery. It'll at least be hybrid. Battery goes up to heat. Solar panel on head and extra battery on the
Jeff Lamette in Rolling Thunder. Their distance is 330.64 feet, 330.64 feet at 19.7 miles per hour.
Wayne, turn them.
Rounding out our class will be Doug Rollo in the Ford F-250. Then we'll move into our work stock diesel class. We made a slight change to that running order after that. So after our work stock diesel class, we're going to have the 11,500 pound farm truck class. Then we'll come back with our street mod truck, Hillary Ray. And then after that run, we'll go into our 13,000 pound farm stock. So finish with Doug and our street leaders, move into our work stock, followed by the 11,000 pound 500 farm stock. That didn't sound good, Doug, at all. Something didn't stay together underneath. Not quite sure what. So unfortunately, Doug's distance will be 207.61 feet. And because something didn't sound right, he immediately shut her down and let her cruise to a stop before any more damage was done. So very unfortunately, Doug did not win that class. He was hoping to. But he has a little bit of work to do before he can run that tractor again at our next pull, which will be in Highgate in 2 weeks. But if I know Doug, he'll get it running in tip-top shape within less than 2 weeks' time. Let's give Doug a big round of applause for attempting to come down and beat his first run. Unfortunately, we had a little bit of a break.
Lamoille County Field Days, buddy. I'll be there.
Our next class up will be the Workstock Diesel track with Jack Woodard, Josh Butler, Levi Jackson, and Peyton Miller.
I got some nice earplugs. Nice. You gotta get them switched up. That would be a lot of fun. Travel the whole place on track. Actually, I'm not my roll over right now. I can see my thing on the back over my brake light. I walked down, ripped it off yet. That ain't gonna happen. I did it right.
We'll get Doug off the track after we get a little bit more assistance to take his truck down, because I think it's a little bit undrivable or even unpullable as is. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's unpullable. Okay, we'd like to thank the following sponsors for their support during the truck and tractor pull today and this weekend: Pete's Equipment, Silver and Transportation, Slow and Cody, R.L. Moore and Son, Scott Audette, and Minaj. We'd also like to thank the Franklin County Fair for asking us to come do the truck and tractor pull with you again this year. We are very happy to come back and do this, put on a good show for you. We will be at our next event. We'll be at the Highgate Fair in Franklin County Fair with all of these trucks and a lot of these trucks, some of these tractors again. So if you like what you saw tonight, come on out to the Franklin County Fair in Highgate, Vermont in 2 weeks' time on a Friday evening. You'll see all these trucks run again, and the farm tractors will be running on Saturday, August 3rd. While we're waiting, if you're interested, there is some snacks being sold here at the Track Shack: hot dogs, hamburgers, popcorn chicken, and drinks as well. So if you're hungry, a little bit thirsty, this would be a great opportunity to grab some snacks, come back to your seat, and we'll keep going with the show. Your placings in the 7,500 street legal truck class: Terry Collins is first, Wayne Sylvester is second, third is Sean Lapine, fourth is Jeff Lamette, and Doug Rogel finishes out the class in fifth place, unfortunately due to a slight breakage. Up our first truck in the Workstock Diesel truck class, Jack Woodard on the Chevy Silverado. flight set, and yes it is, whether Jack's going to take that run. Yes, Jack is taking that run. His run is 385.49 feet, 385.49 feet at 23.8 miles per hour. Up next will be Josh Butler in a Chevy. His first truck broke, so he is coming back in with a different truck, but it's still same series. Still considered a work stock, so we'll see how he does with this one.
Ask this guy to sell you his sunglasses for $5, and I'll give you this other $5.
Hey, Josh Butler in his Chevy.
No, my friend, I bought his sunglasses off from him.
Oh, you paid for your glasses. Okay, I thought you had to get it.
Well, you actually, you work at,
I'm gonna say, you look familiar. You look familiar to me. Yeah, you're growing up a little bit. It's been a couple of years. Still paying your ass? Yeah. Gotta do what you guys. Yeah, I just have to go.
Okay, Josh's run is 347.73 feet. 347.73 feet at 17.7 miles per hour. That will bring up Levi Jackson in a Chevy 2500 HC, followed by Peyton Miller in the Chevy 2500. After Peyton's run, we will move into our 11,500 pound farm stock tractor class. And then we will have our street mod truck class, followed out and rounded off the evening with our 13,000 farm stock.
Having fun? What do you like better, trucks or tractors? What? What?
Hey, this is Levi Jackson.
I drive those
Chevy
Ford
2500.
tractors over there. You gotta say Ford. John Deere's here tonight, so say Ford tractor tonight. Just for tonight.
is 367.24 feet. 367.24 feet at 21 miles per hour. That will bring up Peyton Miller in his Chevy 2500 to round out this class, and then we'll move into our 11,500 pound farm stock class.
Oh, look, you got the quick toe going. Good job.
Peyton Miller in his Chevy 2500, backing up to the sled right now. He will be the last competitor in this work stock diesel class before we move into our 11,500 pound farm stock class. Okay, Peyton's distance is 353.91 feet. 353.91 feet at 18 miles per hour. Okay, your placings in the work truck diesel class. First goes to Jack Woodard. Second to Levi Jackson. Third to Peyton Miller. Fourth to Josh Cutler. Up next is our 11,500 pound farm stock class. Tony Lamoille on Series B and Tyler Norris on Family Inheritance. Mark the first 15 drivers together down to Great Cowboy. Well, it looks like Tyler is driving. Remember everything's on you, what about me? Okay, we have yet another driver change. So this is Tyler on Here's the Beef, competing against Grandpa Leo on Family Inheritance. wait for a word on track set, where the flight set and a Tyler safety mask. Tyler is taking that one at 341.91 feet, 341.91 feet at 14.8 miles per hour. Up next will be Grandpa Leo on Family Inheritance. After Grandpa Leo finishes his run, we will move into our street mod truck with Chad LaBombard and Hillary Ray. Your placements in the 11,500 pound stock class is Neil Lamoille takes first. The Family Inheritance, Tyler Norris on Here's the Beat takes second. We move right into our street mod class with Chad LaBombard on Hillary Ray.
Okay.
Then we will round out the evening with our 13,000 pound farm stock class.
Bye. Here's the old Dougie's truck.
This is Chad and Hillary Ray for her second run in 20 years. Up next is our last class of the evening. We will have our 13,000 pound, 13,000 pound stop with Here's the Beef and Family Inheritance. Since they keep changing drivers, I'll just wait to announce who they are once they come down the track.
I ain't give it to them, but they were trying to go. You just decided to put it back again.
Okay, this is Lamoille on Here's the Beef.
Doug, Mom, tell me to get the hell out of the way.
I'd like to thank our sponsors for tonight's show. Pete's Equipment, Kilborn Transportation, Blow and Cody, R.L. Moore and Sons, John Odette, and N.A. Manon. I'm thinking he's pretty pleased with that one, but she's not going to do anything more than say, yes, I'm keeping it. The distance is 347.76 feet, 347.76 feet at 14.6 miles per hour. Up next is Family Inheritance. Looks like Leah Lamoille is our driver. She will be our last hook of the evening. We'd like to say thank you to all of those who came out to watch the show tonight. There is still more time to check out the fairgrounds if you haven't done so tonight yet. There is also the track staff that still has the food left. So go ahead and partake in some of those hot dogs, hamburgers, popcorn, chicken, and drinks that are still there before you take off and check out the rest of the fairground. I'd like to say thank you again. Tomorrow we will be back again at noon with our antique tractor pull.
I'm going along.
At 17.6 miles per hour, that takes you into first place, Pete in second. That concludes our Series 50 folks. Thank you so much for coming out and watching the show. Coming out to the Lamoille County Fair and Field Days. We'll see you again tomorrow at noon with our antique tractor pull. You can find us at the Franklin County Fair in Highgate, Vermont. in 2 weeks on August 2nd and 3rd. And then we'll be at the Addison County Fair and Field Days the following week.